What up, Taekwon Crypto, talking about one of my favorite parts of cryptocurrency culture, which is, of course, Pepe the Frog. You have seen him, right? Even if you don't know that you've seen him, you've seen him. I mean, it doesn't take long to scroll across Twitter and you see people's little avatars are little Pepe the Frogs. So what the heck are they? And where did Pepe come from? Is this not something that you've wondered? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Who is Pepe the Frog and how did he become so synonymous with crypto humor? We're going to talk about Pepe's origin story. We're going to talk about a documentary that literally traces Pepe the Frog's progression from hate symbol to democracy icon. We're going to show you a clip of a rare Pepe market minutes. But before we get to that, please right now, like the video. Just smash it as many times as you can. I think really it's just once, but. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, really helps out the channel. Because after all, who does want to know about Pepe the Frog? All right, let's dive into it. Like all good stories, you got to start at the beginning. Well, Pepe the Frog was actually one of the characters in Matt Furie's Boys Club book, which was actually published in 2005. Yeah, 2005, like 15 years ago. We're talking about Star Wars Episode 3 coming out. We're talking about Carrie Underwood winning American Idol. We're talking about Brad and Jennifer getting a divorce. Most of you probably have no idea what any of those things are, but I had no idea Pepe was created in 2005. So when I was researching this, I found out there was a documentary that came out called Feels Good Man, which traces Pepe's history. You see, in the book, Pepe's little saying was, "Feels good, man," because Furie's deadpan comics were about having comical vignettes combining laconic psychedelia, childlike enchantment, drug-fueled hedonism, and impish mischief, which, yeah, it seems like it feels good, man. Might be a pretty good slogan to describe that. And going to the Wiki page, what you find out is that there actually is kind of an insidious history behind this character. I mean, he became popular as a meme on MySpace. Yeah, there's no way any of y'all watching this remember MySpace. And his popularity became so well known that even some celebrities like Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj tweeted him out. Yeah, here it is. Katy Perry, November 8th, 2014. Australian jet lag got me like, it feels good, man. So, Katy, if you're watching this, you want to like and subscribe yet or what? But here's where things got crazy. Somehow in 2016, the meme was connected to Donald Trump's campaign. And look, I don't want to get political on the channel, and I also don't want to get banned, but basically, people began making little Pepe cartoons and adding non-politically correct language and scenes around him, which, were meant to get a rise out of people, and it worked. A lot of people thought they were funny and a lot of people thought they were repulsive. But the point is, Pepe the Frog went from unknown subculture in 2005, 2008, for about a decade, then all of a sudden blew up in 2016, but generally connected to kind of an alt-right movement. And so naturally that got the creator's attention and he wanted to save his lovable stoner frog. But you can see that Furie decided to fight back, but it actually backfired. People got mad at him. A lot of people commented that Furie's lucky we don't launch a meme jihad against him for trying to profit off our profit. It was crazy, apparently. I don't know. I don't remember any of this. But the point is, the creator and a lot of people really did want to save Pepe from being boxed into this negative light, especially since his slogan was, "It feels good, man." And so what happened next in the timeline is that somehow Hong Kong protesters fell in love with Pepe the Frog and started using him as a symbol of something entirely different. Pepe became not a crazy right-wing character, but one of them. And so this part of the story fascinates me because in one hand we have this character who rose from obscurity to end up in kind of a alt-right movement, actually classified as a hate symbol for a while by the Anti-Defamation League, and now shifting to become one of the oppressed, people who were fighting in Hong Kong for freedom and democracy from the authoritarian state. So how did that happen? Well, I don't know for sure, but I like this quote by one of the protesters. It just looks funny and captures the hearts of so many youngsters. It's a symbol of youth participation in this movement. And this one. To me, Pepe is just a Hello Kitty-like character. You probably know about Hello Kitty, right? Okay, so quick recap. 2005, he's born in a book, kind of stoner, lackadaisical. It feels good, man. Gains popularity in subculture. We see him tweeted out in mainstream pop culture in 2014. Then in 2016, he's commandeered by an alt-right movement. And then shortly after that, Hong Kong begins to use him in a freedom of human rights movement.
So how the heck did he get into crypto?
From what I can tell, Pepe became part of a weird card game called Rare Pepe Party that was reminiscent of Magic the Gathering. I'm pretty sure all of you know about Magic the Gathering. And remarkably, despite their silly nature, Pepes have been turned into counterparty assets, now able to be traded on a Bitcoin blockchain for real money. Rare Pepes create a metaphorical representation of the pump and dump absurdity and legitimize it through the use of Bitcoin blockchain's immutability. You see, I think what happened is that people, the people who were in crypto, recognized that there was so much nefarious activity going on in 2016 and new coins that were cropping up as we got ready for 2017 and the birth of just ICOs and crazy money. And so somehow over that sequence, people got frustrated and upbirthed this character that, like in Hong Kong, kind of was somehow cute and adorable, which I do not think Crypto Pepe is either of those, but the crypto community juxtaposed this odd-looking character that already had kind of a meme subculture behind it and then created sort of a counterparty movement in the form of this card-playing game that, again, just took off, kind of gained popularity. And not long after that, we had the birth of Pepe Cash, a beginner's guide to memes on the blockchain. And this is just a couple of years ago in 2018 when this article was written. And you can see that, sure, you can simply go to the Rare Pepe directory and copy the artwork for yourself without paying. But much like downloading a JPEG of Van Gogh's Starry Night, it's just not the same as pure bona fide ownership. You see, there was these Pepe cards, digital assets, and people were beginning to trade them, and they were being bought and sold on the blockchain.
That sounds like a non-fungible token. If only someone made a video on that.
But you can see there were rules that governed how to create them. There was a team that was active on Telegram. There was even some public code which talked about how you could purchase Pepe Cash from the Tux exchange. The point is, there was a whole economy that crept up around Crypto Pepe, or Pepe the Frog, that I now affectionately refer to as Crypto Pepe. And now you see him everywhere. The other day, I was on Discord. I was going to insert an emoji, and what did I find? An entire section of Crypto Pepe emoticons. And this weird thing that I've also seen, I have no idea what that like pink crying face guy is, but I've also seen him a lot on crypto Twitter, and I don't think I'm going to do a video on that one. Anyway, the rest, as they say, is history. And if you just go to Google and type in Crypto Pepe cartoons, you can begin to see what I'm talking about. You find him almost literally everywhere. And even though I said I don't think he's cute or youthful or whatever, there's something about him that is attractive, or maybe captivating is a different word. But it's not just the character in a cryptocurrency world of division where you have decentralized versus centralized, where you have maximalists versus maybe universalists, where you have rug pulls and legit projects, and all of this constant change. In the backdrop of that stands this weird yet lovable green frog. And in a weird way, that does kind of unite the whole community. Anyway, that may be a little more poetic than anyone ever intended, even Matt Furie, I imagine. But either way, in case you didn't know, that's the story of Pepe the Frog, 2005 to date. Next time you see him, Just remember, it feels good, man. Anyway, that's it. Till next time, if you have something you want me to research or check out, leave it in the comments below. Be safe out there.